Hi there, or welcome back. So, I'm going to take this off the normal path from my things and talk about this hidden of a beautiful gem that I used to play a lot with my brother when I was younger, which is Kirby Air Ride. Now, some of you know this game and where I'm going to lead into it, but I gotta have to talk about the other sections of the game first before I cover the main thing that everybody mostly plays. So, there are three parts of the game that is given to us. There's the traditional racing on the racetracks, which with a total of 9 different tracks, where some are really short and simple, and others are long and crazy. In this mode, you start off with nothing, but the more you play, the more you unlock things, like cars. Oh, wait. They're not called cars. In this case, they're called stars. But, like I was saying, the more you play, the more you unlock things. So, as a follow-up from the stars, there are a total of 18 stars, which you have to unlock as well. Like I said, this is your racing section of the game, so don't expect much from this section. This is basically the bare bones of the game. Now, the next mode that is shown is Top Ride, where it is a top-down point of view where you can take control of 2 types of vehicles. The first vehicle is point in the direction you want to go to, or turn left or right, which can control your cars. In this mode, there are power-ups that can spawn in racetracks where you can either hurt your competitors and push them back a slot, or boosters where you can gain the lead on your opponents. This version of the game can allow you to change how many laps you can put in, ranging from 1 lap up to 99 laps, if you have the patience to do it. Also, some maps have certain elements to it, or uniqueness, that makes them different from other racetracks. Now, let's get to the main show of this event. The last and best one from the game is City Trials. So, City Trials is probably the most favorite and best one in this game, because it is memorability and funness. So, City Trials is basically a 7-minute battle royale against 3 AIs or 3 friends, if you have any. If you don't, like me, I normally play against the AI. Oh! And if you think 7 minutes is not long enough, there are people out there that modded the game, or there's a gecko code for it, where you can extend the timer past 7 minutes. Thank goodness for that. So a bit about the game mode is that all the cars are unlocked, but you have to look for them first. The map that you play on is a decent sized map where there's a volcano, city hall, a beach, a forest, an underground system, a land full of boulders, flying islands, and a platform area, and a hilltop. Most cars are located randomly in the area that I've just mentioned, where you have to find them. Now, when looking around the area, you will encounter power-ups, which are beneficial for minigames after the Battle Royale section ends. I'll talk more about that shortly, but let's get back into it. Some of them are good, others are bad for you. You'll be able to tell the difference when playing the game. If not, then the color ones are the good ones and the gray ones are the bad ones. There are also boxes as well that will randomly spawn on the map as well, or more so, predetermined locations at a random time. So there are 3 types of boxes. There are blue boxes, aka status boxes, which gets you status items like the ones that spawn on the map, both gray and colored ones. There's a green box, aka a power box, which can give attacking or defending items, or items that will cause trouble to your opponents or to you. And the last one is an orange box, aka the ability box, which gives copy abilities to you, or in certain areas can give you 1 out of 3 pieces of 2 types of legendary cars, which can be really broken if you have really high statuses. They're both called the Dragoon and Hydra. The Dragoon will fly really high, and it has little to no weight to it, which can take off easily. The Hydra, you need to charge it before using it, and when it's fully charged, it will go fast. Like, really fast. And can one-hit your opponents if you're lucky enough to hit them. So, during the time on the map, you might encounter events. You can tell when an event is going to happen when you hear this sound. And one out of the 15 types of events will occur. Some are silly, some are chaotic, some are destructive, helpful, environmental, and some where you fight someone. After the 7 minutes of the in-game time, you and your opponents will go to a stats screen to see who has the better stats. And then proceeds to play a minigame. You can play about 18 different types of minigames, ranging from racing, battling enemies, or each other, high jump, how far you can fly, fight King DDD, and there's much more. And after completing the minigame, the same process repeats, but each run through is random. Some runs can be really bad, others can be something else. Besides that, there's really anything else to talk about this game besides saying, get a couple of friends, host a party, and give City Trials a shot. Because it's a lot better with friends and can be really chaotic.